This Bitcoin rejection could be getting very bad for Bitcoin. But do not get fooled, because at the same time, we are also getting supported by major previous optimized support. And in that short term, we are creating another consolidation pattern, which is going to be telling us exactly what that next Bitcoin move is going to be. So we need to be talking about that exactly, about my Bitcoin trade, about the Ethereum spot ETF, where the decision will be made of today, and much more things. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 150 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's that short term. And in that short term, Bitcoin has been seeing a short little cool off after creating this huge breakout towards the upside, which is of course to be expected and which is of course very normal. After reaching this level of resistance once again and after a huge move towards the upside, well, a little bit of a short-term relief is of course to be expected. So this is definitely not something I should be getting worried about. We are still trading inside of an uptrend in that short term, and creating a little bit of a higher low over here would definitely be extremely bullish for Bitcoin actually. Now we can be having a look into two levels of support. This first level of support, which is going to be that previous all-time of the previous cycle, and currently Bitcoin is getting supported from of this level, but we do know that previously right over here we have been just bouncing around from of this level. All right, we have been going up above it and down below it again. It has not really been a very strong level of support, but definitely I do think that this level over here is going to be acting as an extremely strong level of support. If we are going to be reaching that level, I do expect a very quick bounce. But in that short term already, we are creating this falling wedge pattern, which is a typical bullish biased reversal pattern. So this could already be indicating that from off this level of support, we can be expecting some kind of a bounce, because it is going to be more likely that we are going to be breaking this one towards the upside. And in that case, yes, we are going to be seeing this bounce from off this level. Now, if we are going to be falling down below this support, well, then definitely I'm going to be having a look into this level of support next. But to be honest, I do not think that we are going to be falling below this support anytime soon. So yes, while many people are panicking right now because of this small little correction we are seeing right now, this is definitely not something to be very worried about. It is just very healthy and actually a necessary thing in order for us to actually head higher in the coming few days to the coming few weeks. Okay, nothing goes up in a straight line, and you want these small little corrections on the way up. Now, I myself am still going to be keeping my Bitcoin trade open because I do think we are going to be headed much higher in that longer term, and I'm going to be explaining exactly why. First of all, while we are trading against literally almost new all-time highs, well, that Bitcoin liquidity is still sitting above us, still sitting above these previous all-time highs over here. That majority of the liquidity is sitting over here, and usually we do know that Bitcoin tends to move towards a place where that majority of the liquidity is sitting at. On top of that, still, even though we are reaching new all-time highs almost, well, the Bitcoin funding rates are still extremely low. Yes, of course, they've been getting higher, but they are still extremely low, indicating me that we are not looking exhausted at all, and we can be headed so much higher. And if we are going to be having a look into the Bitcoin volatility, yes, indeed, this is indicating the same exact thing, because the Bitcoin volatility is still sitting at all-time lows. Yes, you might think that we have already been getting a very big pump over here, but honestly, this is nothing. The Bitcoin volatility is still sitting at all-time lows. This Bitcoin pump that we have been seeing is still nothing. And yes, we have been breaking out outside of this bull flag pattern. Now, on that longer term time frame, we have been having a look into what's this cup and handle pattern, and we have not really been breaking out outside of this one yet. We still need to be confirming that weekly close above that cup and handle pattern. But I think that whenever that is going to be happening, well, then that huge move is going to be getting initiated. So do not get fooled right now. Everything is just pointing in towards the same direction. That yes, indeed, we are going to be getting that next huge move towards the upside. So definitely do be prepared and do not get fooled by this small little rejection in that short term. Anyways, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself, make sure to check out that link down below, because on your initial sign up, you can right now be claiming a $5 US, which is absolutely going to be insane. Now, on top of that, on your first futures trade, you are going to be eligible for another $100. So that is insane. Make sure to check it out. Now, the best thing is over on CoinW, you do not need any KYC. So anywhere around the world, you are going to be eligible to be signing up over on CoinW, and you are going to be eligible for these bonuses. Now, on top of that, whenever you use my link down below, then you are going to be eligible for these bonuses. And on top of that even, well, you can also be claiming this $30,000 deposit bonus. So definitely make sure to check it out if you are going to be getting interested in trading. And yes, I do think that in that longer term, we are going to be seeing a next massive move towards the upside getting initiated. But of course, this is already something you all already know. Now, having a look into the Ethereum ETF. Well, Ethereum has been exploding in the recent few days because right now the consensus is getting closer and closer towards potentially an approval of a spot Ethereum ETF. And today is going to be the final decision for the Ethereum ETF. So today will be very important for Ethereum. Okay, if the ETF is going to be getting declined, well, in that case, yes, I do expect that we are going to be seeing a huge correction. But eventually, I do think that this correction is something to be buying up, because eventually I do think that Ethereum is still, regardless, going to be seeing another huge move towards the upside. But if we are going to be seeing this Ethereum ETF getting accepted, well, then still, I do think we are going to be seeing a huge move towards the upside, because still the consensus is only that 63% thinks that Ethereum ETF is going to be getting accepted. Now, on top of that, yesterday night, we got a lot of alerts from the Ethereum ETF that more files were getting filed with the SEC. Now, this has also exactly been what's been happening with Bitcoin right before the approval. So this could still be suggesting something. Now, what my personal opinion is about the Ethereum ETF, I do think it is going to be getting accepted. Maybe not right now, maybe not today, but regardless, eventually, I do think it is going to be getting accepted. But well, I've been talking about this already for so many times, but having a look into what's Bitcoin, well, I think that that next Bitcoin move is just going to be obvious. With this bull flag pattern right now being created, with the volatility sitting at all-time lows, well, each and every single time, whenever something like this has happened, well, every time it has indicated that next Bitcoin move, if it were to be towards the downside or towards the upside. So definitely do not get fooled right now. Anyways, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.